TBIC, the best in sports entertainment. We're here live in Providence, USA. TNS Media Group with the team and the family. So what's up with you, Mr. Jackson?
What's
back
up, man?
again.
How you feeling, Tawfiq? You all right?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Been away a little hiatus, handling a lot of little business on the side, you know, taking care of family members and, you know, running around doing things crazy. So I apologize to the fans. We haven't been, putting out the content, for about a week or so because we were kind of handling outside, business outside of the sports show. But we're back. NBA playoffs is here. You know what I mean? NBA playoffs is here. You know, you and your phone, we're trying to have a conversation.
Because I'm looking at these NBA playoffs patterns.
Okay, well, we're trying to have a conversation. I'm talking to you, you and your phone. But hopefully you can keep up today. So, NBA playoffs is here. Got the Lakers, Timberwolves first round. Lakers got Luka Doncic, LeBron James, AR, supporting cast, third seed in the Western Conference. LeBron playing out of his mind, Luka playing fairly well, kind of got,
fairly well.
Integrated. Yeah, he's playing really good. I'm sorry, he's playing really good.
Okay, all right, that's what I'm fairly well. I don't know if you
My bad,
Luka.
Luka's playing exceptional.
Okay, all right.
Out of his mind.
Okay.
This series comes down to the Timberwolves. I believe the Timberwolves have some young talent, most notably Anthony Edwards. He's what they say he a gun out there as far as
he's a man child.
He's a man amongst boys. He's doing his thing. Luka Doncic played them last year in the playoffs, hit a big shot over Rudy Gobert to seal the win for the Dallas Mavericks last year. Now he's with the Lakers now. In my opinion, I think this series is going to go. I think it's going to be Lakers should win this series 4-1. 4 games to 1.
Lakers win who? Against Minnesota? I mean,
yes.
Never.
You think the Lakers going to lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves?
If they lose, this is where they lose at. If they lose, this is where they lose at.
To the Minnesota, you think Anthony Edwards?
Yes.
And them going to be able to stop LeBron James?
Yes. Anthony Edwards got nothing but bigs down there. What bigs do Lakers got?
Rudy Gobert, you think he could?
Man, what bigs do the Lakers?
He's a mismatch.
Okay, then you say when they go small, when Minnesota got them bigs on the floor, what is the Lakers playing to stop this?
They will bring Rui Hachimura in there. He can guard Rudy Gobert. It's not a threat offensively.
So you actually sat here and disrespect them people and said that the Lakers is going to win this series 4-1.
4 games to 1.
Are you out your mind, Tawfiq?
In 5 games, this series.
We might should have took another day off for you to get it right before we started talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Lakers.
All right, so
if it can go either way for me, I think it's going to go Game 7. I'm thinking it's going to go Game 7, 3-3. Who got the better record? Minnesota, right?
No, Lakers 3rd seed, Minnesota's 6th seed.
Okay. It will have to go through LA. It will have to go through LA.
Yeah, I mean, what you mean? They're going to win the series. So you saying the Lakers going to lose?
They can.
Right now, you're saying Lakers going to lose?
Yes.
1,000 push-ups. The Lakers lose 1,000 push-ups.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But my opinion, Lakers are going to win this series 4-1.
I'm just saying Minnesota got too many bigs, man.
Who? They got Nas Reed, Rudy Gobert. Who
do the Lakers have?
They got Rui Hachimura. They got Vando. They play small ball. They got.
You keep talking about they play small ball. The playoffs is a big, rough, physical. This is different from the regular season game.
The Lakers are a nightmare. And
what are they big men? Who are their big men?
LeBron can guard Rudy Gobert if he needed to. LeBron can play 1 through 5, and if he needed to, they can go small.
LeBron is not LeBron of old. We're talking about.
Who do they have in offense?
You gotta,
besides Anthony Edwards. Who do they have in offense besides Anthony Edwards? Who do they have? Listen. I'm talking about
Julius Randle.
Proven players.
They not proven?
Proven players.
They not
in the playoffs. Proven in the playoffs. DiVincenzo, yes, he's a shooter. But I'm saying,
but you're telling me, the Lakers, you're making it like Minnesota don't have nothing. Like they're going in there with nothing. That's why they're going to lose 4-1. Are you serious, man? 4-1? No, that's not happening.
4-1. 4-1. I guarantee you, 4-1. DiVincenzo, them guys are good. They are good players.
Do you hear Brother Tawfiq up here?
They are good players.
They're going to, but that's basically a sweep.
They're good players.
4-1 is basically a sweep.
Gentleman's sweep. Yes.
You're telling me that the Lakers is going to put a 4-1 down on you?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Y'all heard it here, man.
I give
TBIC, the best of sports entertainment.
Yes.
This man is losing his mind this morning. on TBIC if he thinks that the Los Angeles Lakers is going to beat the Timberwolves 4-1.
4-1.
I can see it going to game 7.
3.
I won't be shocked to see the Lakers winning 7. I won't be shocked to see the Timberwolves to win 7. But it's never going to be 4-1 ever.
What I'm trying to understand, what I'm trying to get you to understand, outside of Anthony Edwards, who on the Minnesota Timberwolves that could take over the game? Take over the game. Nas Reed, he's a good player. I'm just saying he's not good enough to take over a game from start to finish and be a dominant factor. Like Anthony Edwards, you talking about?
Besides,
the Lakers got 3 players. They got 3. They can take over the game. AR, Luka Doncic, and LeBron James. They got now. I'm not saying Julius Randle is not a good player outside of Anthony Edwards. We know we got Anthony Edwards. Who do we have besides him that can put on a show like Luka Doncic?
What about the one you just said that score a lot?
Who? Randall?
No.
Nas Reed?
No. Chicken.
DiVincenzo?
Yes.
He's a point guard. He shoots the 3 ball. He's not a player that can take over the game. He can't take over. He can make some timely threes.
But that's big. That's taking over a game. You see timely threes. We're not talking about no threes every once. Timely when he know the game is on a bucket. Boom. That's taking over a game. This is what you just said. Take over a game. If I need this 3, we down 2. Boom. I took this over. I didn't. Did I not? Yes. So now you put your own foot in your mouth.
No, I'm saying it's a timely
shot. 3 is taking over the game. I had to make this for my team to prevail. Boom. Well, get with you next game, LeBron. That's taking over a game. And my Lion fans, a timely 3 when we need it for the game taking over a game.
That's just a timely shot, a big shot in a big moment.
That's taking over a game, Toffee.
But what I'm saying to you is the game's not even outside of one game. The Lakers, I give the T-Wolves 1 game. Outside of 1 game, I believe the Lakers going to be a blowout.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a damn near blowout with the Lakers. And
you know absolutely that the Lakers is not beating them people 4-1, man. They're not beating them people 4-1, man. 4-1, man. 4-1. Then you might as well say they sweeping them.
That's a gentleman's sweep. I give you 1 game.
Yeah, man.
One game.
We don't gamble up here. We don't promote gambling in any way, type, of form, or fashion. But if I was into that, yeah, we be betting our paychecks next week, and we know how they look. We know how they look. But yeah, everybody, this man lost his mind this morning.
Well, I don't know about my paycheck, you know. I don't know about that. I need my, but the Lakers would be, my favorite in this series, 4-1. LeBron James doing what he do, Luka does what he done, then AR, the wild card, cannot be stopped.
You saying Minnesota can't get 2?
No.
2, there's no thought in your mind to be like, yo, you know what?
No.
They might can take 2.
No.
4-1, you might as well not even give them that 1. Just sweep them.
Game 3, I give them that. Game 3 in Minnesota. Other than that, this Saturday coming at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, that's going to be an L that's going to be the first of 4 losses.
If Timberwolves win that game, when we come in here Monday, would you read?
That's it. Lakers going to win 4 straight. You talking about Luka?
Y'all heard it here, ladies and
gentlemen. Talking about Luka Doncic over there, bringing the ball, pick and roll, step back 3, mismatch, backing them down. The only way I see the Minnesota Timberwolves winning this series is if one of those players get hurt. Other than that, and it better be, and if it's AR, the Lakers still would win the series. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay. Well, that's your opinion, but my opinion, I think the Lakers is going to win this series, 4-1.
Y'all hearing? That's him.
Now, the other game, another big series that we're talking about. 2 other big series. Now we got the Rockets and the Warriors. Rockets and the Warriors. Rockets number 2 seed, surprise team. Coach showed up. They listen.
Ain't nothing surprise about them. They beating people up.
Yeah.
What's surprise about them?
And then
because people ain't think they're gonna do this in the beginning of the season.
This young team is gonna be a problem.
They're gonna be a problem this year.
Yes. They're number 2 seed facing the Golden State Warriors. Now
they can send the Warriors home.
Yeah. Now this series, I say this series is gonna go 7 games. I give it to the Rockets 4-3 over the Warriors.
4-2 over the Warriors.
You get the Warriors 2 games? I give them 3. Because the reason why I say 3 is because Steph, yeah, they have the playoff pedigree, championship mentality.
They're not the Warriors.
They have Jimmy Butler. They got Jimmy Butler now on the Warriors. What are you talking about? With Steph Curry, still got Draymond Green, the boy you say out there punching people, kicking people.
Yeah, intimidating people out there game. Yes.
Yes. And I see the Rockets
winning this series. Them boys.
Rockets winning this series 4-3. And I'm gonna be honest, I won't want to be surprised if they beat them 4-1. I'm gonna say 4-3, but I won't be surprised if it was 4-1 with them too.
What, Rockets winning?
Yes.
I agree with that.
The Rockets, they are.
But you saying how can you go from 4-3 to 4-1?
I'm saying
from a game 7.
I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if.
But no.
I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if the Rockets. I'm giving the series
like that's a long swing though.
7 games. I'm saying I'm giving the series 7 games.
7 games, but
I wouldn't be surprised
if they beat them 4-1.
They beat them 4-1.
But that's a large swing of a. You got two tournaments.
All I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised to see the Rockets beat them 4-1, because they're not scared. They're not scared of the Golden State Warriors. Every time they play each other is pandemonium and out there.
Yes.
And them players, they come to play.
They come to play now.
And they have a great head coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A great head coach. So in this series, I would say the Rockets 4-3, but I wouldn't be surprised if they beat them 4-1. Only reason why I think it would go 7 games, because the Warriors have a championship pedigree. They've been to the finals. They have Steph Curry. They have Jimmy Butler, who's been to the finals. They have Draymond Green, who's a 4-time NBA champion. You know, so in my opinion, they have the chemistry. They still have Steve Kerr as the head coach, so I can see them, going 7 games. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Rockets won this series 4-1. Next series in the Western Conference, we'll talk about, as of right now, Nuggets, number 4 seed, are hosting the LA Clippers. LA Clippers got James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Nuggets have the reigning MVP, Jokic, Jamal Murray. They have they have a championship pedigree. They have won a championship.
I like the Nuggets to beat them.
Yeah,
6 games, 4-2.
4-2.
4-2.
I agree. I think that
4-2.
I think James Harden is probably not going to show up in the playoffs.
Nah, James Harden, something wrong with James Harden.
Yeah, he's not going to show up.
And that's something for later episodes for us to dive into about James Harden. What's affecting his play? Is he falling off? Is he getting older?
We could say we've seen the Clippers just beat the Warriors. James Harden played fairly well. It's just that when the playoffs come around for James Harden,
he doesn't do that.
He doesn't.
We've seen this when he was with the Sixers. We've seen this when he was with the Clippers before.
No, but they played good with the Rockets, but they still just couldn't get over the hump. I don't know if it was because they was facing the Warriors when he was with the Rockets, but
just still his play is poor. He got 6 turnovers. His play goes to nothing.
Can't hit the 3.
His play totally falls off in the playoffs.
And he called this off the system at one time, and now the system is not working.
Yes, the system ain't never been working in the playoffs.
I got to give him, he's playing fairly well right now with
We're
LA.
talking about regular season. He's going to play regularly well.
So you said this.
When you get into the playoffs, he's a whole nother James Harden.
So you say the Nuggets in?
Yeah, 6. I'm giving them 6. I like them 4-1 for real. But I'm giving them 6 because they do got Kawhi over there and other little pieces to work with. But 4-6. 4-2, man. 4-2. 4-2 Nuggets.
Okay. I can buy that. I can agree with that.
Yeah. It makes sense. Not that it makes sense. You see the player both. What have James Harden given you? You've seen Kawhi do it in the playoffs. But both of these guys is getting older. They're getting to the latter year of their careers.
I'm surprised to see Kawhi Leonard playing. He's normally hurt.
Yeah. He's probably getting hurt in the playoffs. It's coming. A butterfly land on him, he'll be back in the emergency room. It's coming.
All right. So let's switch to the Eastern Conference now. You got the Bucks who play the Pacers host the Milwaukee Bucks. Pacers have a young team. Halliburton, they have some good pieces up there. They host the Bucks. The Bucks coming in without Damian Lillard. He may not be back. He's just recovering from the blood clots, but he will come back at some point in this series.
Pacers is going home. Pacers is that we ain't got to get all up. Pacers is out of here. They not beating no Bucks. Get out of here. We get with y'all next year. They look nice, up and coming, growing young team, but they're not beating the Milwaukee Bucks. They won't beat the Bucks with Damian Lillard there. Without him there, they won't beat him. He can sit out this whole playoff and get all the way ready for next round. They're going to get beat. they're going to get beat 4-1, 4-2. 4-1, 4-2.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree. With Damian Lillard, even if he came back and he wasn't healthy, I see this series going 7 games. 7 games. And I do pick the Pacers to win this series.
You picked the Pacers to win this series
Yes.
over the Milwaukee Bucks?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
What coffee you had this morning?
No, I mean,
or Starbucks.
I had Starbucks. Oh
Okay,
no!
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
They're not paying us. But I had the Pacers winning this series, 7 games. Tyler Halliburton and the young core, them guys can play. No, they was right there last year, almost going to the championship. They was right there. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, I see these the Pacers winning this series, especially Damian Lillard come back with the blood clots. He's not going to be 100%. I don't see him being a big factor.
What you got at Game 7?
7 games.
Game 7, the Pacers take it.
Yes, over the Milwaukee Bucks, in my opinion. Will you agree or disagree?
You know what I said. You disagree.
I think the Bucks is going to win this series.
Yes.
What's your prediction?
Either 4-2, 4-1. 4-2, 4-1.
Man, that's fighting words. All right, next series. This series is a good series. It's going to be a good matchup right here. The Knicks and the Pistons. The Pistons coming in.
They're strong.
Having the worst season or worst record last year, or one of the worst records last year, facing the Knicks. Number 3, Knicks hosting them. I might have to go up to one of them games. You trying to go to one of them games?
Yeah.
Let me go up there and check them out. The Knicks and this going to be
Brunson.
It's going to
be ball. You know, you got playoff Brunson. You got regular season Brunson. Playoff Brunson don't be playing with them. Playoff Brunson don't be playing with them.
Yeah.
And I like the Knicks. I like the Knicks in 6.
And 6?
I like the Knicks in 6.
4-2. I think the Pistons can win. I agree. But I ain't going to lie, man.
I like the Knicks in 6,
I ain't going to lie.
They got
Carl Anthony Towns a little soft to me, man.
He is
not
soft.
on duty.
But he is soft, but
Yeah,
I like the Knicks
I don't,
in 6, though.
Them young boys, the Pistons and young boys, they got to be able to play that defense,
the Knicks
man.
got a great coach. The Knicks got that boy. They got Brunson, man. And he got the heart that it takes to get past certain. Like him alone is going to beat.
Got that? They got the Draymond 2.0. Isaiah Stewart. He a punch. Listen. Carl Anthony Towns don't want to play with this guy. They scared of this boy right here. This boy Isaiah Stewart.
So he a bully like Green.
He a bully, and he be ready to fight and everything. And Carl Anthony Towns is to me
he's soft.
He's soft.
He's sweet as cake grandma.
He's a good player. He has his good spots and his good games.
But he's soft.
But he don't give me the like I'm taking over this game. He don't give me that. Like that's why the T-Wolves, I believe they got rid of him because Nas Reed has the
Anybody that has the nickname Cat, come on, man. Cat. Like you a man. I'm calling you Cat. What's up, baby?
But his name is Carl Anthony Towns.
Yes, but still, we gonna call it something else though. Gat or something. We ain't gonna do the Cat. Cat. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
Well, Cat.
Yeah, Cat. Here come Cat in them.
Well, they got
going into the game.
They got some crazy
Cat.
Cat.
We playing Cat in them.
They got some lions that's a cat. They got some tigers that's
No.
cats.
When you say lion, you don't call them cats. You like that lion. But like you see that lion around the corner, you ain't gonna come running around the corner from me like it's a cat coming. You would say it's a lot where you can express what type of animal is heading your way. You need to get on your bike.
You know, so you're not gonna say it's a big cat coming.
No, it's a lion coming. Come on, you're gonna reach the listeners.
What about a tiger though?
A tiger is on his way.
The
tiger is ready to bend the corner, yo. You're never gonna say a cat.
Well, you know, in my opinion,
because you need to know the severity of what's ready to bend this corner.
That's for me. I think that's the key point in this series. I think that the play of Cat Carl Anthony Towns, his play is going to determine.
Here we go,
is going to determine this series because the Pistons ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even getting to the young superstars they got. Cunningham over there. You know what I'm saying? Averaging 26 points a game. You know what I mean? Playing out of his mind, 84% from the free throw.
And I have no reason to believe that he's going to fall off during the playoffs.
And he also averaging 9 assists per game. He averaging 26 and 9.
That's nice. That's starter material.
He's a starter.
I'm talking about like
superstar.
Stardom material.
Stardom. Okay. Yeah, he's a star. Yeah. So in my opinion, you know, you got him and Brunson gonna cancel each other. Brunson averaging 26 and 7. But what I'm saying is, I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks lost this series.
I would.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would be surprised if they lost to the Detroit Pistons.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Detroit Pistons is up and coming team, but this is not their year to fully excel. But they're in the right. They're treading the right way. They're not going to beat the Knicks. They're not beating the Knicks, Toffee. And I know you like to see a good dream story, a good story, a comeback story. They going from one of the worst teams to in the league to having one of the best seasons of his franchise history and going into the playoffs and finish that off, hopefully with a championship. But that's not this year.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. If the Knicks lose this series,
it's going to be a lot of hurt people.
Heads is going to roll. Start with the head coach.
Stephen A is going to lose his mind. He's going to lose his mind.
Start with the head coach. The head Tibbs is going to be on the ribs.
Yeah, because
Tibbs' ribs is going to be showing.
Yeah, because
he's going to be starving.
Everybody knows that the Knicks is supposed to steamroll them, not just beat them, but steamroll them.
All right. Well, in my opinion, I'll say. What I said? What I say? I say what? I'm calling for the upset.
Yeah, you said you said that the Pistons is going to win.
Yeah, I'm calling for the upset in this series.
Okay. Yeah.
Upset.
You just swinging in
4-3. 4-3 Pistons.
We're going to have to start
games.
keeping tallies on which ones we pick.
The camera don't lie. It's always all on the cameras.
And once these games are over, we can go back and fact find our Jones, who was correct or who wasn't correct, who tally up more.
We'll talk to the production team.
I want the fans and I want everybody out there to see that what I be seeing, I be knowing what I'm talking about. Not to say that my partner don't, but sometimes he's a little delusional on an early and morning tip.
Yeah, well, listen, I see. I'm gonna go with the upset. 4-3 Pistons. 7 games.
7 games.
7 games.
4-2.
7 games. And
4-2 Knicks.
And I see him still in the first. And I see him still in the first game of
New York.
Yes.
In New York.
In New York. Under the bright lights.
Big Brunson and them.
And we'll be there.
Yes, we will.
We'll be there. We're gonna go there for that game. We're gonna go up there, check out the first game. So,
if you need around-the-clock care, call Medicare LLC. We are concerned about your care. We are concerned about the care for your loved ones. Please allow us to help. I look forward to hearing from you. Call us today.